When?
Starting Shootist, Blue Collar Prepping this week, Gambler 500. We're working on our rally car. First thing that you do whenever you have a project of this nature is that you find out its strengths and its weaknesses. Up here on this handy dry erase easel I have a list of things that we really need to fix. Some of them, I see one more, that we need for the law, some of them for comfort, and some of them are just tertiary at best. So, here's the item, here's the cost. Now remember, we got a $500 is what we want to do as close to as we can. We traded a vehicle that was gifted to us for a vehicle. So we're starting off at 0. But here you probably can't see that real well from over there. The windshield's pretty cracked. Got to replace that. Safety issue as well as in Michigan. Well, I suppose we could wear goggles. We'll address that when we get there. Needs an alternator. The battery is great. Right now I got it on a battery charger. And actually the battery is awesome. But we moved it into the garage the other day. We cleaned the garage, so we had some issues, so it's dead. You know, so I got my handy work light over here, so we're going to work on this. Okay? So we're going to have that speed sensor for the transmission. It doesn't shift all that well. Window motors, they're power windows and locks, and the power windows are iffy at best. Exhaust, we actually just got a piece of flex pipe in the back, so next time when you see us, we're going to see if we can fix that, and if not, we'll go from there. The back gate latch. Now this is a rally that's on-road and off-road. We're going to be camping onto the back of that. That's actually a thing that we're going to have to fix. Either where we can open it from the inside or that we can get into it from the outside. It's rusted right away. So we're going to have to do some looking into that and see what we're going to have to come up with. That could be super expensive or super easy with, you know, coat hanger or piece of 550 cord fix. Frame supports. Underneath of this, the subframe has got 2 supports that are rotted right off of it. Now we're going to try and do a junkyard find that, just 2 pieces of steel. The bolts and the ends are still there, so it's an easy fix, but that's something we're definitely going to want if we're going to be going over potholes and through deep puddles of water. Interior door panels. In the attempt to, I'm going to guess, the previous owner's desire to fix the window motors, they're broken. So we are probably not going to replace those unless somebody gifts them to us, so we're going to do some hillbilly engineering in that, and we'll fix it up. A passenger door mirror, it's hanging outside. You probably saw that in previous videos. That is not a requirement in Michigan, so chances are, unless we find one for free and it's an easy swap out, we're probably just going to sawzall it off. So over here we have the dollar amount. We're going to put down here what it costs to do this. Remember, we want to stay as close to $500 as we possibly can. And I'm forgetting something. It escapes me, but as I was going through here, I was reminded of something else. Oh yes, there is a leak here where the transmission fluid dipstick is at, and I don't know if it's a fitting or like that, but we're just going to say tranny fitting leak. So obviously some of these things that we're going to fix are going to be, we'll do in-house real quick and easy. Alternator is one of those things that's going to be first as a priority. I haven't even priced one out yet, but I feel like I can get one new fairly inexpensively. And I'll let you know where that comes out next week. And not, we'll call some local junkyards and maybe they got one that's been refurbished. So priority is going to be the alternator and probably the exhaust. Because once we get that alternator fixed, then we're going to make sure we're going to take it for a drive. We're going to want to make sure that the exhaust would get pulled over. And in that same idea, probably the frame supports too, but you know what, we'll see what we got when we do, so we'll just erase all that and go from there. Exciting stuff, isn't it? It'll be an easy build, but it's something that we're going to have to keep at because it is the end of May. Or is it the end of April? I'm sorry, it's the end of April. It's the first weekend of May. This is when the Detroit Gambler 500 is. So, and as for virus update. If toilet paper is going like crazy, this is probably worth its weight in gold. So we're going to sequester this. We're going to secure this somewhere in here. So this is the Discerning Shootist for Blue Collar Prepping. As always, be good, be safe. If you can't be safe, be good and dangerous.